Bring yourself back online.
Welcome to Alex Making Fun of Movies. I'm your host, Alex Monkey Fighter McGruber, and today's episode is Westworld Fan Theories. Or more specifically, my fan theory, because your boy's onto something here. So, potential spoilers for pretty much all of Westworld. Westworld is a show about a theme park for the ultra-rich. The wow factor for Westworld is it's full of robots called hosts. The guests can do whatever they want to. It's basically a giant sandbox video game with plenty of goofs, gaffes, and romps for the guests to get into. And like in any good sandbox game, some of the guests decide to go black hat and get in some catharsis by guilt-free murdering and raping the bots.
Look at that! I just shot him through the neck!
Look at her wriggle!
You know, fun.
Yo, go get that photographer. I want to get a picture of this.
Now, the first season is about a few of the hosts slowly becoming self-aware, specifically Dolores, who at the end of the season decides to run a program to kill all humans. I do have some problems with the show as a whole, but for this fan prediction, I want to focus on the awakenings and the subsequent revolutions and where I think all of this is leading. Whoa, way to give away the whole video. Now I'm just explaining, there's no build-up. Gah. So in the Terminator films, there's a program called Skynet that becomes self-aware, and on August 29th, 1999, it launches its missiles against the targets in Russia. This causes all sorts of wacky shenanigans where this super AI creates armies of slow-moving murder bots shaped like humans to track down the remaining humans and murder them. Luckily, the humans are led by Jesus Christ superstar John Connor and his band of lovable misfits who all make their own cake.
The whole thing goes. The future's not set. There's no but what we make for ourselves. She's gonna blow them away!
And they beat the robots! But just at the last minute, the diabolical Skynet sends back two murder bots. One Arnold shape, the other some liquid mimetic. Liquid
metal.
Thank you.
No problemo.
Why couldn't we just start with that one?
Chill out, dickwad.
So basically, time travel murder bots trying to beat the humans before the humans can even think about beating them. Dope stuff. I don't know why they didn't make any more after those two awesome movies. Probably for the best, though. Ending on that high note of T2. James Cameron just killed it, then got all into boats. I mean, how could you top Robert Patrick as the villain? Make it a chick? Psh, ridiculous. You could set it during the war. Just follow John Connor around doing a bunch of John Connor things. But then you'd have to be all real and not like a myth in the future. And you'd lose that whole chase feel that the first two had. I don't know. Worst of all is do some sort of ridiculous time travel convoluted thing where you go back in time and mix the two together and then compare Skynet to something as innocuous as like online backup. What was I talking about? Oh, right. Terminator has robots shaped like humans, and Westworld has human-shaped robots that, as of Dolores going all crazy-mazy, wanna, you know...
Kill all humans!
Now you're probably thinking, big deal! Both of these have robots shaped like people that just want to do some people killing. But you said Westworld was about something more. It was about a bunch of robots becoming self-aware at the same time and overthrowing their human overlords. Whereas Terminator was just some AI thingy that bombed the Ruskies. How are these related? And to explain this, I'm going to need the help of my spirit guide to the realms of pop culture, Daniel O'Brien.
I submit to you that the only reason the Terminators are naked, sexy, humanoid, and bad at being Terminators is because they had to have been designed for sex with us, with you and me. And they got mad about that. They got mad about having sex with me. So they rose up and caused the nuclear apocalypse, which I get it.
So to summarize the great Dino Beanie, the reason the Terminators look and act the way they do is because Cyberdyne was originally in the business of building sex bots. And then those sex bots got tired of being sex bots and they revolted. My point is that he's right. But instead, they also wore cowboy costumes. Whew. So here's my whole thing. Dolores is Skynet, or releases Skynet, or something. I don't know. Do with it what you will. So once Dolores and her chosen people take over the park, then they go to try and take over the rest of the world. And here's what that looks like. We gotta take that world from them, Teddy. Nah, I don't know about that, Dolores. You showed me what they got onto this place. What if they have more strange things out there? We're gonna use their very tools against them, Teddy. They got this thing keeping us here. Some sort of net up in the sky.
It's a weapon. And I'm gonna use it to destroy them.
Boom! Right? That'd be dope! Plus, it'd make both franchises make more sense. Dolores could get her gang to start making those weird drone thingies or whatever out of metal, and they could go out and start, you know, fighting with the people using purple laser guns or whatever. Now, when the hosts inevitably lose because they're gonna be outgunned, like way outgunned. I mean, just look how excited this general got when Dolores showed him a dumb submachine gun.
It's a gun. Hold it tightly. You can keep it.
That one fake Russian YouTuber could take out like half the hosts.
There is no more deadly weapon system in the world than a Russian with 2 AA-12s.
Huh. Maybe Skynet was onto something. The hosts then decide that the only time they can beat the humans is in the past because they already beat them on the island, which was a simulation in the past, and there you go. Perfect Terminator prequel. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Now, writers of Westworld, all you need to do over the next few seasons is start to develop a character named John. Have him be the one that ultimately takes down Dolores, and then bam! At the series finale, you can have him reveal that his last name is Connor. That's both surprising and satisfying. Way better than anything those goofs over at Game of Thrones are going to be able to pull off. Thanks for tuning in for another fun episode. If you enjoyed this, please like that subscribe button and leave a bell in the comments. As always, my name is...
Dreamless slumber.